Hello, everyone. Welcome to the November 1st, 2021 SIG Docs Localization Workgroup meeting. As always, the CNCF Code of Conduct is in effect, so please be nice to everyone and welcome. Let's see, is there anyone new to the meeting? Anyone new?
Hello. Hello, sir. I'm new.
Yes. How do you pronounce your name?
Kadambini Tendulkar.
Kadambini Tendulkar? Like come close?
Tendulkar is the surname. Kadambini is my maiden name.
Okay. Kadambini, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Welcome. Which translation are you working on?
So I was working on one issue and I was stuck in the setup environment. So I'm working on that. I'm not really just joined 2-3 days ago.
Okay, well, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And I know Anuvav, you've been here before, so welcome. And Soko, you've been here before. Ashish, have you been here before? I think so, right? Yeah.
Yes, this is a second meeting. So
yeah, I remembered.
Yes. So yeah, I'm a beginner, so it's difficult for me to start in a program. So please, can you suggest me how can I start? So this is,
okay. And which translation are you working on, Ashish? The Hindi?
No, I'm not. I'm actually working on docs actually.
Okay. So you just want to get started with the translations?
Yes.
Or okay. Well, we've got a lot of good starting materials, and then you have, experts on the call like Soko and Anuvav, who are great for if you have questions on how to do things. So welcome. Okay, well, let's go look at the agenda. And does everyone have access to the agenda? If not, I can get you access. Just Slack me and I'll get you access. Just let me know DM me your email address and I'll add it. And then, what I can do for now is share the screen here. So give me 1 sec. I'll be happy to do that. Let me, just to be safe, turn this off. Okay, and then let me zoom, share. Okay, hopefully everyone can see the agenda. So our first item was from our SIG Docs chairs, but they asked that we move it to the next month's meeting. One of them's on vacation and the other one had a conflict. So we'll push the Jim and Tim topic to next month. And that gets us to the next item on the agenda, which is Soko's. So Soko, please go ahead.
Sure. I hope to share current status of Korean localization team. So I hope to share to update. Okay, first item for Korea localization team is about our Korea localization milestone. Since in this meeting there are other localization contributors, I hope to share how Korean localization milestone works. So maybe it would be better to share the screen from my side. How about that, Brad?
Oh yeah. Let me stop sharing. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. I think you can see.
Mhm.
my screen.
Yes.
Yes, we are here.
Mhm.
And in case of Korea localization team, we operate a milestone. And for one milestone, we spend around 3 weeks. So as you can see, we create a development branch during our milestone, and current development branch is level 1 to KO2, which means we are working on uh, 1 to 2 release and second milestone of Korean localization. So this branch means, and we have PR freeze date and also merge target. After we finish our localization work for around 2 or 3 weeks, we merge it to master branch, main branch, and you can check our milestone and see if it's a milestone. We create a milestone when we start new milestone. This is KO2, and in one milestone, there are very important issues, open issues, 2 issues. First one is announcement of Korean localization work. So as you can see, we announce our localization milestone, new localization milestone like this. This new issue we create ourselves, and actually for to share our progress to other localization teams and SIGDocs and SIGDocs localization subgroup, we wrote it in English as well. So this issue is about Korean localization for this branch. And we welcome any contribution for Korean localization for this branch. We have some important date, as I mentioned before. We operate this development branch for localization 2 or 3 weeks.
Mhm.
And pair freeze, we have pair freeze means we try to guarantee the review of PRs before PR freeze.
Mhm.
And then we reviewers and approvers of Korean content work hard, and we try to merge it to the target date. So it's how we work, and it is in Korean. And we guide any Korean localization contributors this issue so that they know when is the deadline for the PR submission for this milestone. And another important issue is this outdated Korean content in Dev 1 to 2 KO2 branch.
Mhm.
So during our one milestone, one development branch, since we spent 2 or 3 weeks, during that time, English content, original English content, upstream content will be changed. Some parts will be changed. Then since we already translated Korean based on the outdated English content, so Korean content is also should be outdated. So we check what is changed during our milestone. So we make a bug report like this.
Mhm.
So we actually did the change of English content during 2 Korean localization branches. Then you can find out which English content has been changed during our work. Actually, those English contents are translated in Korean already, so we can check the English content not translated in Korean. We don't put here. Only English content already translated in Korean and changed are here. So those are our test actually. So as you can see, there are 71 changes.
Right.
So we check one by one and update. As you can see, we work like this. We keep update based on this issue.
Right. So to be on that list, Soko, to be on that list, it had to have changed. It had to have been translated to Korean in the past, correct? That's
Right.
the only way it gets on the list. Awesome.
Right. So as you can see, there are not prepared. All tests should be completed. Then we decided to merge this branch. They wanted to KO branch. This one. To master branch, to main branch. So we will make a new issue. We will open new PR to merge this branch, and then after we merge this branch to main branch, then we close this milestone. So maybe you can maybe few localization teams are using this milestone. So as you can see, our Korean localization milestone are closed after, in case of KO5, since we could finish those two issues, we could close this milestone. So we are actually keep going. We keep doing this job. Okay. Yes, it is the I already explained. This one is outdated Korean issue that I mentioned before. So that's all. I hope to share how Korean localization keep Korean content updated. So it is how we work. And yeah, next branch will be KU3. Okay.
So the script is always going to find the items that have changed and been updated and have also been translated in the past.
Right. And actually, Dokjun in Korean localization team contributed to make that script. And it is open to all localization teams. You can check it Kubernetes website and script. This one, deep localization branches, Python actually. And I am some of Korean team members provided this one, and I think you can find how to use it. Actually, Brad suggested to put how to use in this README bench, and here you can use like this. You can just put language option. In case of Korean, we use KO here, and L commit, R commit. Then it just show the same report, issue report as an output. So simple. Okay, that's all for Korean localization milestone introduction. And if you have any question, then let me know.
No, that was fantastic, Soko. That's really helpful. I think it's a great process. It's a very simple process, but with the tooling, it allows you to easily focus on what the next work items are for the next release.
Yes, right. But these days we are facing hard times because the task to update outdated Korean keep increasing.
Mm,
It is maybe because of the mass of contributors. English upstream contributors is much more than Korean localization team. So yeah, we are doing hard, but we need more contributors.
yeah.
Yes, we try to announce our work and try to make more contributor.
Yes, it is a lot of work, and it's work that'll probably seem like it never ends.
Yes,
So,
right.
so yes, if we can get more, maybe at meetups, you can find more folks willing to contribute. That would be great. But you're doing wonderfully. So, keep doing it. It's going very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
very nice. Go ahead.
Yes, this next item is about the new Korean localization team member. I hope to introduce. Actually, we accept. We actually we try to be a sponsors for Kubernetes GitHub Kubernetes organization member,
Mhm.
and we consider if one contributor become a Kubernetes organization member, then he's also Korean localization team member. So there is new Korean localization team member. His name is Young Tak Han.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I think you can find the link. Yeah. Yes, he looks like this.
Mhm. Excellent.
So welcome. Yeah.
You're welcome.
to him.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, that's all for the Korean localization team. And are going to stop the sharing.
Yeah, great update, Soko. We appreciate it. So,
Thank you.
the Korean team really has defined and implemented a great process for doing their translations, and it's they've submitted the common tooling, so it's very easy, hopefully, for other teams to use the same approach. We highly recommend it as a best practice. So, great stuff. Is there, that's the formal agenda. Anuvav, did you want to talk about how things are going? And then anyone else after that can tell us how things are going. But Anuvav, would you like to let us know how things are going with Hindi?
Yeah, things are actually going pretty good. We are almost done, just like a few files are left that are actually very large, so we are taking time. And I think we should be ready to get Hindi version live within a month.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Excellent. Good stuff. And are you trying out the tooling that Soko described?
Yeah, we are not currently in need because
Okay.
we are just like now
First
translating
time.
everything,
Yeah.
just starting.
Right.
So it will, yes, but it's just starting. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, it will be useful to track progress later.
Right. So it's not, you don't need it for the
Also,
first release, you need it for the second. Right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Well,
Well,
thanks Jacob, for sharing that.
yeah. So Anuvav, that's great progress. So let us know how things go, and we'll look for an update next month to see how things are going.
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
hope next month we will be live on creators.io.
Well, I hope so, and I'm going to tweet it and put a snapshot of the Hindi page as soon as it's ready. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
Thanks.
Send it out on my social media.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yes. Any other updates for today, Anuvav?
any other? No,
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think.
Okay. Ashish, did you have any updates for today, or just listening in?
No, actually, I don't have any.
Okay. Okay. Are there any other topics that we would like to discuss? We have a short agenda for today, so one last chance. Any other topics to discuss? Okay. Well, fantastic meeting, and thanks again to Soko for going through the Korean process, and we look forward to seeing the progress for the on the Hindi translation, and we will meet again next month. And thank you so much for attending. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a nice
Okay.
day.
Everyone have a nice day.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
All right.
Bye
Bye.
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 Bye.